The empty chair, the old man sat alone in the last row of the church, staring at an empty chair beside him. Every Sunday, he came early and placed that chair next to his own. Every Sunday, it remained empty. People whispered about him. Who is he waiting for? Why does he keep doing that? No one knew the answer. One rainy morning, a young boy finally gathered enough courage to ask. "Sir," he said softly, "why do you always save that seat?" The old man smiled sadly and looked at the empty chair. "I'll tell you," he replied, "but first, sit down." The boy sat beside him, and the old man began his story. "Many years ago, I had a son. He was kind when he was little, but as he grew older, anger filled his heart. He blamed God for every disappointment, every failure, every pain. One day, he told me, 'I never want to hear about Jesus again.' Then he left." The old man's voice trembled. "For 20 years, I didn't see him." The boy listened carefully. "Did you look for him?" he asked. "Every day," the old man answered. "I wrote letters. I made phone calls. I prayed, but nothing changed." The rain tapped against the church windows. Then one night, the old man continued, "I dreamed I was standing on a dark road. I saw my son far away. I called his name, but he couldn't hear me. Suddenly, someone appeared beside him. The old man's eyes filled with tears. It was Jesus. The boy leaned forward. What happened? Jesus didn't force him to come back. He didn't punish him. He simply walked beside him. The old man paused. And then I heard Jesus say, "As long as I walk with him, there is hope." For the first time, the boy noticed that the old man's hands were shaking. "Was it only a dream?" he asked. "Maybe," the old man replied. "But from that day on, I stopped praying for God to change my son. Instead, I prayed that Jesus would stay beside him." Years passed. Still no letters. Still no phone calls. Still no sign of his son. Yet every Sunday, the old man placed an empty chair beside him, not because he knew his son would come, but because he believed hope should always have a place to sit. Then one winter morning, as snow covered the streets, the church doors opened. A man stepped inside. His hair was gray. His face carried the weight of many years. Slowly, he walked toward the last row. The old man's heart nearly stopped. It was his son. Without saying a word, the son sat in the empty chair. Both men began to cry. The church fell silent. Finally, the son spoke. "Father, I spent years running from God. I made mistakes I can't undo. I lost friends, money, and peace." He wiped his eyes. "But every time I reached my darkest moment, it felt like someone was walking beside me." The old man closed his eyes. He already knew. The son continued, "I don't know why Jesus never gave up on me, but because he didn't, I'm here today." The old man embraced him, and for the first time in 20 years, the chair was no longer empty. That day, many people left church with a lesson they would never forget. When love gives up, hope dies. But when hope remains, miracles still have a place to sit. And no matter how far someone has wandered, Jesus can still find them on the road home.